Hello there, I'm Tanya Mimi and I help people to start and grow profitable blogs and online businesses. And today's video should help everyone who wants to start a business but isn't quite sure what type of business they should start. So I put together 10 in-demand business ideas that you could start in 2021. But before I share with you the business ideas that you can start, we also have to talk about the types of entrepreneurs that exist. So there are two types of entrepreneurs: content first entrepreneurs and product first entrepreneurs. So content first entrepreneurs are those type of entrepreneurs who have a certain interest or passion in a certain topic, and they share valuable information about this topic with a goal to grow an audience. So content first entrepreneurship is currently very popular because of social media, where you can just try things out and see if you can grow an audience. But it's also popular because everyone who has a passion in something can try something out and test the waters before diving right in. And the good thing about this type of model is that you don't have to have a previous experience in starting and growing businesses. You can just start something, see whether you like yourself doing it regularly, see whether people engage in the way you want them to engage, and only when you grow an audience and see like there is a need for whatever you're trying to do, only then you can come up with a service or a product. Yes, content first type of entrepreneurship model takes longer time, and you can't monetize yourself right away. But the good thing about this model is that once you are ready to launch a product, you have an audience who are willing to buy from you. So example of content first entrepreneurs are two guys, Harry Dry from marketingexamples.com and Vincent Dignan from secretsourcenow.com. So Harry Dry started an insanely useful copywriting and marketing case study newsletters where he takes an existing marketing campaign or a copy or a landing page or an ad and changed it for a better, so that marketers can learn how to write a better marketing copy. And he started this newsletter with the sole purpose of becoming the best newsletter of its kind. So the goal wasn't to make money or monetize. He just wanted to become very good at it so he can grow his audience. And only now, I think after doing this newsletter for a year, he's coming up with a course that almost 100,000 people are looking to buy. Another example of content first entrepreneur is Vincent Dignan. And Vincent is a growth hacking genius, and he basically brought growth hacking techniques into a wider marketing world. So growth hacking has been used in startup world since the beginning of technology, but marketers usually just use generic marketing techniques. They don't really utilize growth hacks in that way. So Vincent brought it into bigger masses, and he started by just doing a lot of public speeches around the world about this topic. And when he was ready to launch his mentorship program and a book, he became an overnight millionaire because there were thousands of people who wanted to buy his what he's selling, purely because over the years he has been giving away so many secrets for free that people wanted to give back and couldn't wait to buy his services. And the good thing about content first entrepreneurship is that really, because you grow your audience through a very valuable content, you never have to sell. So you never have to sell yourself. And your currency is your audience, and your audience is your money. And when you have money, you have a business. So now that we talked about content first entrepreneurs, let's run through ideas. If you want to be a content first entrepreneur, what sort of businesses could you start so that you can be successful? And number one, this can be any kind of business where you teach people something. It can be one-on-one, group sessions, or pre-recorded courses, or actually even live events. I was thinking about COVID, and as restrictions start lifting, people can't wait to get outside of their home. They don't want to spend in the evening staring at the screen and following the online course. So for you, if you're in the space of teaching people something, you can utilize the fact that people want to get outside of the house, and they're willing to pay a good money to learn something immersively with other people. And it's also a good way for you to stand out from others, because a lot of people want to hide behind cameras and do things online, whereas you are there teaching people live. Either you're teaching people confidence, public speaking, yoga, meditation, hypnotherapy, everything can be taught with other people offline, and this is something that's not many people doing, so you can jump on that opportunity. Number 2, you can become a consultant for companies. So if you have a good copywriting skills, you can consult teams and startups how to write a persuasive copy. If you are a meditation teacher, you can do mindfulness workshops in the companies and so on. So it works both ways, B2C and B2B. If you're a content first entrepreneur, you will also probably find it easier to publish a book, because you approach a publisher with an audience behind you. So even if they don't know anything about you, or maybe are not massively impressed by your pitch, if you have 1 million people behind you willing to buy your book, you're much more likely to get a book deal. Number 4, you can start paid for newsletter. So for example, you can send people super exclusive job offers that are difficult to find, or highly paid part-time offers that are also difficult to find. And there's so many people who want to work part-time, but they can't because they're just so badly paid. So if you have an option to find those opportunities and aggregate them yourself and send people a weekly newsletter about it and charge people for that information, then you have a newsletter that people are willing to pay for. So we talked about content first entrepreneurs. We discussed some sort of business idea that could fit with that type of entrepreneurship. Let's talk about product first entrepreneurs. So product first entrepreneurs come up with a solution to an existing problem. So content really is secondary. So these are usually the people who don't need to build an audience because there is an existing problem. So let's jump right into business ideas for when you want to become product first entrepreneur. First one is like a share a pet service. So basically you can rent a desired pet breed for a week to see if it's a good fit for your family. So this could be a very useful service and also help people to not buy or get unwanted dogs that are then put to sleep or something like that. And number 6, start a marketplace where you connect growth hackers with startup founders and allow to pay for consultancy in either cash or equity. Number 7, and I love it, service that lets you find a buddy for activities, and it can be a friendship site or a dating site. So you can, for example, say, I want to start rock climbing lessons, and you can find people who want to do the same thing with you. Number 8, start a business that summarizes all the bestseller books. There are so many cool books written every year that become bestsellers, and even if you took all days off from now until the end of your life, you could never finish all the cool books in the world. So what if there was a service that summarized all the bestsellers of all time in few pages? Number 9, a new type of recruitment agency that connects really good talent with those who need it. I feel like recruitment industry is a little bit old and stale and old-fashioned, because if I'm looking for a really good expert in whatever I want to do that has actually done it before and has done it very successfully, it's very hard to find those people. And I want a site where I can find the best copywriter for that particular thing to do the job for me. And I don't want to advertise on LinkedIn because I get thousands people to apply and then it takes time to shortlist them. So what if there is a site that just connects the best people with whoever needs that talent? And finally, number 10, it's a software for different background for creators, video creators. So creators economy is booming. There are so many video makers today, but not many want to hire a studio if they want to do a certain shoot. So my idea is to create a software where you can pick any background for your video, and the software can obviously provide all sorts of other add-ons, anything that makes videos engaging and cool. Okay guys, so that's it for today. I hope these ideas got your own juices flowing about business you might want to start. Let me know in the comments if you're currently thinking about any business ideas and how is it going for you. If you like this video, thumbs up. If you don't like it, thumbs down. All good. And if you want to get similar business ideas straight into your email, go to slashyourcareer.com and sign up to my email list. I'll see you later.